Hi, I'm Alexis. I'm going to be talking about why you should choose cruelty-free brands over the ones that do test on animals and other stuff like that. Cruelty-free brands focus on not testing on animals, which is very important because no animal should have to endure that kind of abuse or neglect. Some brands do still test on animals, and it harms the animals they are testing on, and it is not safe for the animal. I'm not 100% sure on the brands that do, but I know there's multiple different options that don't test on any animals. There are multiple brands that offer cruelty-free products, including makeup brands, cleaning products, and other products for around the house. Some of the makeup brands that do not test on animals per Cruelty-Free Kitty, they're the bigger brands that I can think of, is Anastasia Beverly Hills, Bare Minerals, and BH Cosmetics. So with makeup brands, they don't just do cruelty-free, like expensive lines. They have cruelty-free, lower priced lines. Like BH Cosmetics isn't that expensive at all. Some other big name cleaning brands off of the treatkisser.com include Mrs. Meyer's soap and cleaning products, Method cleaning products, Echoes, and Dr. Bronner's. Not all of them are super expensive. Some of them are pretty low priced and cheaper. There's different criteria that cruelty-free brands have to meet. Per crueltyfreekitten.com, their ingredients cannot be tested on animals, nor can any company involved test on animals. So anything that you buy that says cruelty-free on it and is like 100% cruelty-free cannot be tested on any animals throughout the whole entire process. Their suppliers also cannot test on any animals. No third parties involved can test on animals either. So anything that is involved with a cruelty-free makeup brand is 100% cruelty-free. The criteria makes it so they know the products are not associated with any animal testing. So that's something nice to know, that no matter what you buy, if it says it's cruelty-free and it's established that it is cruelty-free, they're cruelty-free through and through. There's no animal testing in any of it. How do you really know the brands don't test on animals? Per PETA's guidelines, they have scientists, specialists, and lawyers that work together to make sure the products are not tested on animals. So PETA has really strong guidelines, and they most likely will try to shut down anything that involves it. PETA works hand in hand with the company CEOs to make sure they are truly selling cruelty-free products that they meet all the guidelines. So PETA is kind of there through the whole process and just monitors every single thing going into these makeup products and cleaning products and stuff like that. PETA also ensures that there is a statement of insurance signed by the CEO. So if the CEO breaks it and goes and tests on animals, that's something that PETA can back up behind and say, no, this is what we signed. This is our agreement. Some myths and facts that are kind of interesting about cruelty-free. If a product says cruelty-free or has a bunny on it, that means it has not been tested on animals. That is a myth. The fact behind it is there's currently no regulation in the U.S. for the term cruelty-free. Claims such as cruelty-free are not tested on animals, or even the simple image of a bunny on a label may only refer to the finished product, not the whole process of making the makeup. And that is off of leapingbunnyprogram.com. Myth is the law requires animal testing be conducted on personal care and cosmetic products. That is 100% false. FDA nor the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission require animal testing for cosmetics or household products. So it's not required to get your product on the shelf. It's just something that people like to do, apparently. Myth, if a product isn't tested on animals, it might not be safe for humans. That is 100% false. There are more reliable alternatives to using animals available, including cell and tissue cultures and sophisticated computer and mathematical models. So there's different ways to test the makeup brand other than putting it on an animal and saying, that's not safe. Scientists do it all the time. They decide if a vaccine's safe for somebody. They don't test that on an animal always. So there's ways to avoid it. Myth is that it's hard to find products that are really cruelty-free. That is actually quite the contrary. Most brands, if they're big name brands, most of the time they're cruelty-free. Many cruelty-free brands have grown to become trusted household names, like Method. Paul Mitchell hair care products is one of the cruelty-free brands. Wet n Wild, which is pretty cheap for makeup, so they're not. Cruelty-free products can be ordered anywhere and bought anywhere. NYX is a cruelty-free brand. There's multiple different brands you can switch to that are 100% cruelty-free. But that's really all my main point is you can switch everything you use to a cruelty-free brand and it'll all do the same. Most big name brands are switching to cruelty-free. And that is something I 100% can stand behind, is things being cruelty-free. All of my cleaning products are, all of my makeup is, and all my lotions and stuff like that is 100% cruelty-free because I don't like the thought of harming an animal. So if you want to switch to cruelty-free brands, it's actually pretty easy. Just do some investigation, figure out what is cruelty-free compared to not. It takes a Google search. And that is where I stand on that. So if you would want to buy cruelty-free brands, I recommend it. Have a good day.